You and I are roughly the same age. You look younger. I was 14 in the summer of '67. I just turned 14 and went with my father to Israel. And you'll recall that in those years it was very unusual to get on a plane and go to Israel. It was so unusual that all my friends came to the airport to see me off, and they were all there when I came back to say, how was it? And how it was the transformative moment of my life. To be in Israel in the summer of '67 was, I only half-jokingly say it ruined my life, because that was the moment when I not only fell in love with Israel, but decided I'm staying. In fact, I told my father, you go home, and I'm going to high school here. And he said, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. Well, you can imagine. And that summer, my father had lost his faith after the war, after the Shoah. And, but in a very particular Jewish way. He continued to believe in God, but was angry at him. And he said, because God is God, he could have stopped it, and therefore God doesn't deserve Jewish prayer. So my father refused to pray. And I was with him at the wall that summer, and I saw him pray and really make his peace with God. And it's interesting because I think that my faith developed then too, though my religious observance began to break that summer. And the first deliberate violation of halakha, I was raised Orthodox. My father was coerced by my mother into having an Orthodox home. So I was raised nominally Orthodox. And that summer, I decided there's no point in fasting because the wall is back, we won. It's the happy ending of Jewish history. So on Tisha B'Av, I deliberately ate. It's the first conscious sin, so to speak. And it was very strange because on the one hand, it was really the summer of faith, and on the other hand, the summer of breaking loose. And I've in some ways, that's defined my religious being ever since.
But don't you think that for a lot of people,